Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And the Tigers looking to run some tempo here.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. It's third down for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Runs through the defender.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Looking right, this one caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Back-to-back deep shots. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's third down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way down. The defense, yeah, they intercepted, but because it's so far downfield, it's essentially a punt by the offense.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Hunt with room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a first down. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense going on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got it in the open. What a catch and run by the sophomore there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance. But they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Try to convert with a sneak. Gets the first and still running.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. Almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And the Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They're going to run it here. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Press coverage now from the secondary. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Now it's third down and goal for the offense. Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. An important third down and goal now. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a man. Makes the grab. It's Ward. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. Stop quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Turn begins inside the 25-yard line. Can he make it? And they finally bring him down after a huge return. He gave it a great effort, but time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Noles will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Seminoles will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Press coverage now from these DBs. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. That play's sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the grab. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And a powerful Clemson offense is back out there. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. Pass caught out of the 20. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. He gets loose. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Clemson. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He's got enough for the 1st down and still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Big throw caught on the left side. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Offense is off schedule after that 1st down loss. Here comes 2nd down. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Boy, another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Wenke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward, and so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
So second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it near the end zone. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First down here for this offense. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. On the move now. Caught by the receiver. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on 1st down.
He pulls in the catch. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's caught. Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Florida State, 13.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. the Noles will crank up the tempo.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards on back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change to bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. And the Seminoles line up with a first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Coach deciding to go for 2, trying to cut this lead to a field goal late in the game. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. And the 2-point try is successful, making this just a 3-point lead.
Chris, that's exactly what they needed here to get this 2-point play. Now they're within a field goal. Can they get the ball back? With the amount of time that they have left, the defense will have to make some plays. This is going to be a very tense final few moments.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. He's got room to run. Powering through a tackle. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Clemson.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He runs it into the end zone to stretch the lead from 9 to 11. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Trying to jam these receivers at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. But it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Chris, with the size of this defensive line, the quarterback's got to be able to move around in that pocket to be able to line himself up and find those throwing windows. Right now, he's trying to go over top of some of these defensive linemen, and they're just too big. They're able to knock the ball away.
And this pass is caught. And the Knowles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Looking for his back. Here's the target, and it's complete. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I think the receiver makes the right choice here. Sure, he could have fought for more yards, but ultimately in this situation, time is the most important aspect of the game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Close to the tight end. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a 2nd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is incomplete. That's 3 in a row. His passing game out of sync. They will trot out the field goal team here. This is to get it back to a 1-score game. And it's good right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. Keeper for the first down and more. Slides down to avoid the tackle. A late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. A quick juke. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. The course in the playoffs is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.